All right, what's up, folks? This is Peso Pop here again with another show for y'all. And today's topic, we're going to talk about monogamy and the pressures to stay faithful in a relationship. We got a clip here from another podcast. It's actually a husband and wife on this podcast, and they discuss the he discussed to his wife the pressure of being monogamous in a relationship. I've seen the clip. I have opinions on it. My man Pop here has not seen the clip at all.
I haven't seen it.
So you're going to get his views and opinions unedited. We don't edit anything. We do everything live and raw. We're going to get his... I already know what the fuck you thinking about when I say it raw. We're going to do everything live and raw. Get our unedited, unbiased opinion. Well, his at least. I had time to kind of think about it, formulate some things, and I'm going to play devil's advocate here. We're going to play the scene for y'all while we watch. And what's going to happen is, as we're watching this, we're going to transition back and forth. We're going to stop the video, come back into it, ping pong in and out. When Pop hears certain things he want to talk about, highlight, and we'll let him have this free reign to rant, because that's what he does best, is rant about this kind of shit. I'm pretty sure he gonna have some interesting takes on this.
Yes, sir.
So we're gonna get right into it. Don't mind me from my phone, trying to share this across all social media platforms, because we do this live, nothing is edited. So while that's going on, we're gonna start the video for y'all.
I am not allowed, based on our marriage laws and the contract we signed with each other,
right,
to have sex with anybody else.
right.
So these urges that come, I have to share them with the one person I decide to spend the rest of my life with.
Right.
So that brings me back to my soundbite.
Okay.
Right? I don't understand, and this is what we can discuss. As a woman, because I don't want to say it's a man versus woman thing, but a lot of women do complain, oh, my husband's always on me. Why is he always on me? If sex is going to be a chore for you that you don't really want to do, why do women constantly push monogamy on men? If you know that you don't want to have to deal with him all the time just wanting you, why do you push monogamy on men?
Well, who's to say I pushed anything on anybody?
Well, we know
two
that you pushed
people-
monogamy on me.
I pushed monogamy. I forced you to get married to me?
Time out.
My man said timeout, so we're gonna take a timeout. I'm interested in hearing what Pop thinks so far. The initial reaction.
Well, me being the man that I am, and how I feel about things, and what I stand on, I do understand what he's saying. I feel not that he's right, but I see what he's saying. But it kind of threw me off when she was like, "I forced you to marry me. Now time out." I really wanted to hear what she was going to say, and her point of view. But so far, honestly, to get married and to be faithful is definitely a choice. It's a hard choice, but you knew that before being married. You knew that being in a relationship.
Knew what? Say it again.
You knew being faithful and being
It's
monogamous,
assumed, right? It comes together, right?
You knew it was going to be difficult when you were in a relationship.
So do you feel that most men get into the frustration or get into relationships and the girl then says, you know what, her sex drive is decreased and now he still wants it and now he just gotta only have sex when she feel like it?
I mean, but that's something I feel oftentimes that's something that he already accepted while he was in a relationship.
Well, no, because usually
because you have a relationship. Well, you have getting to know them. Spending time. You have dating. You have a relationship. Then you get engaged.
Right.
Then you get married.
Right.
Within that's 5 stages that I just broke.
But what
down.
he's saying, we're gonna play some more video.
No. Hold on, wait.
Go ahead.
That's 5 stages that I just broke down. Within those 5 stages, she showed signs of sex drive decreasing.
That's not what he's saying. He's saying once they got married, that's when everything flipped. Let's get back into it.
Do you believe that's possible?
Let's don't talk about it.
I didn't say you forced me to get married, but did you not say to me that you wanted to be engaged and you wanted to be married before you lived with me? You didn't say that?
I want $1 billion. That don't mean I'm gonna get it. I can want
but I'm
something.
asking-
Oh,
but
get the fuck out of here.
Right now, you
Nobody-
dodging the-
Stop.
All right.
Stop. Get the fuck out. See, she had me interested. Now I don't even want to hear what the fuck she got to say.
What you mean by that?
Cause she full of shit. I wanted $1 billion. That don't mean
Yeah,
that I gotta get it.
that's-
That's not the same as fucking marriage. You tell somebody that you in a relationship with, you want to be married because you want them to marry you.
Right. That's to me. This to me is like when women pander and don't take accountability for shit. Like
That's what I'm saying.
They draw these extreme parallels or these.
That's what I'm saying.
extreme
That shit don't go
things.
hand in hand, bro.
Yeah.
$1 billion and being married don't go hand in hand.
Or the
it's
expectation of
ridiculously easy.
Yeah.
You could go right downtown and get married.
Yeah, the expectation of $1 billion and the expectation of marrying someone you're with is two different things, and that's what women do. They draw these false equivalencies of bullshit to try to make their point when she has nowhere else to go towards.
Yeah, you can't go downtown and get $1 billion. You can get married over the phone. Where the
Right.
fuck you gonna get $1 billion from?
All right,
Now you see that? Like, come on, man. That was a bad example,
we'll
sweetheart.
get back into it.
Nobody pressed you to do it. Yes, is that something I wanted? Yes, it was.
Yes, you
But-
did press
You
me.
didn't press me. Are you gonna lie now
So
to
you're
the
gonna
people
say-
because we talking about sex?
Devout.
You're gonna
Devout.
lie now to the people?
DeVal. Knowing.
Kadeen,
as
you didn't want
strong-
monogamy?
Of course I did.
So then why are you avoiding the question?
That's not avoiding the question. I'm saying, does that mean because I wanted and I requested that you were going to deliver it? Like, nobody pressed you for that.
Talking about, you just said you wanted it and requested it. Do you not hear yourself?
I can make a request. Is the request going to be granted?
Am I
That's
not?
not-
Whoa!
Am I
Stop! Stop! Pause. So, basically, okay. Now I know she full of shit. Now I know she full of shit.
Why you think she full of shit, Pop?
Because she's basically saying to him, he has free range to do whatever the fuck he wants. And she's willing to accept it.
No, she's not saying that. She's saying what he's saying. I give you what you want, but she's saying I didn't make you do that though.
She said just because I requested it doesn't mean that you could have granted it.
But she said I didn't put a gun to your head and make you marry me. You should have known.
That's not the point. The point is you wanted me to be faithful to you and you wanted me to be monogamous.
right.
Yes, but just because I requested it doesn't mean it was going to be fulfilled.
It's more pandering bullshit that women do.
But that's what I'm saying. So now you making it seem like to him, oh shit, so all this time I could have been cheating and you would have accepted it?
No,
Come on,
because
man,
she
full of
wanted.
shit.
No, because she wanted the faithfulness though. She wants. Him to
She
be
wanted
faithful.
it, but she's saying how it sounds is she sounds like, yo, you know what? Yes, that's what I wanted it. I mean, yes, that's what I wanted. But if you wasn't gonna give it to me, that would have been cool too.
I don't know.
Finish.
I don't see it that
Finish.
way. Let's finish playing.
Rewind it back just a little bit. Rewind it back 10 seconds ago.
All right, 10 seconds. Hold on.
Make a request. Is the request going to be granted?
Am I
That's
not?
up to
Am
you,
I?
bro.
Am I not granting you monogamy?
You are granting it to
So
me.
this is my question.
Look
This
at
is my
me
question.
always. Look at your boy. Look at your boy.
This is my question. If you wanted monogamy,
Okay.
why would you want monogamy if sex is a chore for you? That's the question. You're avoiding the question.
I'm not avoiding
Right.
the question, but
She's
at first you
pandering.
said women or in general me specifically are pushing monogamy on somebody. Okay, yes, that's something that I wanted, but I didn't press you for it and be like, "Deval, I'm gonna hold a gun to
Time
your
out.
head to propose to
So
me."
time out. Do
Also,
women-
let me finish. Also, I don't feel like I was adequately prepared for marriage, and I've said that.
That's the bullshit. And women do this all the time. Let me get my mouse together. Hold on, so I'm gonna transition back to us. All right, so it's the bullshit. You have marriage as a requirement. Like, all right, we're gonna stay together. We have to get married. That's an ultimatum. It's either marry me or break up. Am I right or wrong? And
No.
if you watching live, you can comment right now too. She basically told this man, all right, either we're going to get married or we're going to break up. Right? They get married. He proposed to get married. Now she's saying, well, I didn't put a gun to your head. I didn't give you an ultimatum. Basically, he could have said, all right, well, fuck it, and just broke up, whatever, but she still gave an ultimatum. She put a gun to the relationship head. She put a gun to the relationship, the metaphoric relationship. She put a gun to it and said, either we get married or I'm going to pull this trigger.
Yeah.
That's what she did.
But she making it seem like that. But see, that's what I'm saying. She taking the focus off of her and putting it on him by saying she wasn't married. Then why the fuck didn't you say? I mean, she wasn't adequately. She wasn't adequately ready to be married.
Right.
So why the fuck didn't you say no when he proposed?
I don't know. I mean, that's what women do. They don't know what they want. You would ask a woman 1,000 times what you want to eat. And she
I can
know.
see it. I can see it. She full of shit. I can see she full of shit. Go ahead.
Let's listen to some more.
I wasn't adequately ready, bitch. Please.
Women rarely know what they want.
That marriage and monogamy was going to involve me trying to meet you where you were at sexually for years to come, then I probably would have reevaluated it if I wanted to be monogamous anyway.
So that's fair, but we're not even talking about marriage. Let's even talk about dating, right?
Okay.
Right.
Two people are dating. Typically in society, who asks for exclusivity first, a woman or a man?
I would say a woman.
Thank you. That was my whole point. See, you were going all over the place. If women typically ask for exclusivity first, then when they get exclusivity, say, he always on me, he always want to have sex. Why are we asking men for exclusivity if we do not want to participate in sex at the same level as men? We have to think about what that does to a man, and I don't think that's being, that conversation is being had.
Okay, I agree. And that part I agree with, yes. That women are typically the ones that will ask for the exclusivity. I get that, yes. But what I'm saying is, me as a woman, I don't think that I was necessarily prepared or in the mindset to know that. It's almost like once you get into it, then you're like, oh shoot, like this is what I'm going to have to keep up with.
Yeah, so basically, what that sounds like to me is, I think they get into it more, but I want to chime in. What that basically sounds like to me is, I think I want something because it looks pretty. I think I should have it. Then once you got it, it's like, oh, I really don't want it no more. So it sounds like buyer's remorse to me.
No.
She was so hyped to get married, so hyped to say she's a wife, without thinking about what it would take to maintain it.
What I'm getting out of this is, I said, you ever tell somebody to get something for you that you really don't want, but they get it, and you're like, oh, damn, they really got it.
So you thinking she didn't really want to get married? She just said it.
Yeah. And
he went through with it, and she had like, oh well, fuck it, went through with it.
Yeah. I really genuinely think genuinely he was happy with her, and he was okay with marrying her. I think that she said the shit that she said based on not just temporary feelings, but also because like, oh, I feel like it's the right thing to say. But it's like, oh my God, the glitz and glamour, they probably had some big proposal all in front of her family and shit like that, or in front of his family, or they at a baseball game or a basketball game, and now she's like, damn, man, I can't say no. I mean, even if it's not that, it could have been just them two.
So you don't think she really felt him like that?
I don't think that she was ready to be. I don't think that she was okay with being his wife. Because to tell somebody, now that you're married, I wasn't adequately ready to be married, that's just saying, yo, you only said this shit probably because somebody put in your ear, oh yeah, man, you should go ahead and get married. Or you should get the nigga to marry you. He probably had it going on. He probably had a business or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, man, you better get married. But this right here, this sounds like divorce in the making.
I think they've been together like 8 years or something like that.
They was together for 8 years?
Right now, like 8-9 years they've been together or some shit like that.
Together? How long they been married?
I mean, they've been in a relationship, including the marriage, for like 8 years or some shit like that.
I'm saying though, in a relationship,
how long before they got married? I don't know. I'm not sure how long they was dating before they got married or whatever. But that's.
But then not only that, if he has a high sex drive, again, if he has a high sex drive while you're dating, then while y'all get in a relationship, what makes you expect it to be different once y'all got married? Now I'm married to you. All right,
hold on. We got a viewer saying anyone who feels like they are forced or given an ultimatum to marry should not be proposing or saying yes.
No, it's not at that moment. I don't think in that moment he felt like, oh my God, she's pressuring me to do it. I really think that he wanted to, but as you as
No,
time goes on?
No, he says he was cool with them dating. She would make the marriage a requirement. That all right, what are we doing with our lives?
Yeah, but at some point you gotta want to do. At some point you gotta want to get married in order to get married. You don't just say,
People get married out of obligation all the time.
yeah, but that's different though. Were there children involved?
I mean, they do have kids, but I know.
Did they have kids before they got married?
I'm not sure of the relationship dynamic, but he says in the video he was cool with them just dating. She wanted the marriage. She went to him and said, "All right, what are we doing next in life? Because I can't just be a girlfriend." I'm gonna play some more of it.
I get that.
Us speaking as 36-year-old people know that now. Had I known that at 26,
I get that.
I would have to
So
contend
that's
with
10
that.
years.
I get
Even in
that.
the dating realm,
I
then
get
it
that.
might have been something I would have reevaluated.
So now let's go back to what you asked me. You said to me you never pressured me to get married.
Okay.
In 2007, we were living together, right? You said you no longer wanted to live up with me and shack up with me because you wanted to be my wife, not my girlfriend.
Right, because I wanted to know where
That
the
don't
relationship
sound like
was going.
pressure to you?
It sounds like me voicing where I see my life going. It sounds like me saying this is what I would like. You can decide to meet me there. If not,
No
we can
accountability.
reevaluate what exactly we're doing.
Okay.
Whoa!
Addition-
Would I-
Pause. Hold up. Wait a second. Wait a second.
Run it
Wait a
back.
second.
Run it
Wait a
back.
second.
Run it back?
No.
No, okay.
Yeah, well, you could. Go ahead. Go ahead. Rewind it back. Rewind it back.
Oh, hold on, hold on. I'll know it by accident. Hold on. Small technical difficulties. Hold on, y'all. We get it together.
A little bit more.
There we
Right
go.
there.
Me voicing where I see my
No,
life
no,
going.
no. Go back some more.
It sounds like me.
Not my girlfriend.
Right, because I wanted to know where
That
the
don't
relationship
sound like
was going.
pressure
Right.
to you?
It sounds like me voicing where I see my life going. It sounds like me saying this is what I would like. You can decide to meet me there. If not, we can reevaluate what exactly we're doing.
So
Pause.
that to me is clearly
That's
women.
pressure.
It's pressure, but not only is it pressure, it's typical women not saying or taking accountability for what she did. Like,
But not only that, if you say it, first of all, lady, I ain't gonna say bitch, I'm gonna say lady, right? Seriously, man, I'm being honest.
Okay.
Okay, so for you to say you wanted to see where the relationship was going, and if not, you would have to evaluate
Reevaluate.
the situation. You have to
ultimatum.
reevaluate the situation, which means we're gonna have a conversation. Yo, you know what? This shit ain't going nowhere. This ain't gonna work. Goodbye. Basically. So now because he wants to be with you, he has to choose between marrying you and not having you.
Right. And a lot of women will say, "Oh, so you're not gonna get married because you don't want to have sex as much as you want to have sex."
Go ahead, man.
Okay.
Would
Additionally,
I call it pressure per se? Not necessarily pressure.
Right. Yeah.
it is pressure. But you don't want to say it's pressure. What about being
You
engaged?
might have felt pressure.
What about
There was
being
no
engaged?
pressure behind it.
I said, we don't got to rush to get married. You said, I don't want to be engaged longer than a year. Is that not
Ultimatum.
That's me voicing
pressure?
my opinion about it.
No accountability.
Sounds like pressure
gave
to
that
me.
man an ultimatum.
So you say you want to be engaged, I get engaged. You say you want to be married within a year. We do that. We get married, then you make it seem like sex is a chore to your husband. Once again, I ask the question, why do women who push forth monogamy on the man they're dating then get overwhelmed when that man who tries to provide that monogamy to you? Why do you get upset when we're trying to be what you want us to be? You don't want me to be with no one else, right? Right? I'm asking. This is a serious
Right,
question.
yes,
You don't want me
absolutely.
to be with no one else.
Absolutely.
So if I decide that all this testosterone I have, I want to give to you, why is this so overwhelming now? This is what you asked for.
So, people say all the time there's no reason to cheat and all that cool shit like that. This is definite reason to cheat, in my book. What you think?
I definitely would cheat on her. Definitely.
Because my thing is, he's giving you everything you wanted.
Definitely. Because, like, listen, right? Make sure when,
Yeah.
when you play it,
I got you.
Now, what how this makes me feel and how this sounds to me, she'll get caught cheating and they'll blame him.
Yeah.
Like,
I see that vibe.
you know what I mean? Like,
Right.
oh, well, I didn't cheat. I reevaluated the situation because we weren't happy, and I felt like you couldn't be there for me when this person could be.
Right.
So now I'm leaving you.
Right. So
That's the one thing about this is what I'm learning about. And again, man, like people would look at me and they would go, "Yo, you hate women. You don't like women. You don't like black women." I love you, black women.
talk about it.
I love you guys to death.
Talk about
However, I am disappointed at some of the dumb shit that y'all say. If y'all honestly can listen to this woman, if y'all honestly listen to her and you telling me any and everything that she's saying is logical, it makes sense, then there's something fucking wrong with y'all. But a lot of y'all would. A lot of y'all are in her position. A lot of y'all are in her situation. Y'all will go to niggas like, yo, you know what? Y'all will go to niggas like, yo, man, yeah, I want this and I want that. I want this and I want that. But if I don't get this, then I don't know if we're gonna work out. But I want it. And then we get it for you. We get it for you.
Up.
We get it for you, and you go, oh, thank you so much. But you know, I didn't force you to. If you tell me what you want,
And I give it to you.
you're basically you're giving me a choice between you get it
And be happy.
and we'll be okay, or you don't get it
And
you'll be without me. A lot of us don't want to be without you, so we're going to get it in order to make you happy. But then that doesn't make you happy because y'all can't accept the fact that y'all fucking pressured us into y'all forced our hand basically.
Right.
Because y'all don't want to look like y'all the bad guy. Y'all don't want to look wrong.
So
So
it's
you
passive
go,
aggressive.
you say, oh yeah, well, thank you for doing that for me. But you know
I
you
ain't
didn't
asked
have
you.
to.
I ain't asked you to do it.
No, they did fucking
Right.
ask us.
Right.
I didn't force you to. I didn't put a gun to your head.
Right.
But you put a gun to our relationship.
Right.
You gave me a choice, which wasn't an easy choice to make. I can do it and be with you, or I cannot do it and be without you. Man, leave her, man.
Right.
Leave her.
I've been there where a female will say, "Oh, I want something," or all right, and then you don't get it, and then y'all get an argument. But you never do nothing for me. You get that? You never do nothing for me. Cool. You get it for? Oh, I didn't ask you to get it. And then you get hit with this. They love going to this one. They love going to this one. Why you always throwing what you did in my face? That's why I never asked for nothing. You can't win for fucking losing with women sometimes.
No,
You can't. You do shit for them, then they say, "Oh, you do nothing for me." Then you say, "No, but I did X, Y, Z for me." Well, you didn't have to, and that's why I'm gonna ask you for nothing anyway because you always throw that shit in my face. Like, what the fuck? If I don't get it for you, you weren't happy. If I get it for you and
You're not
hold you
satisfied.
accountable that I did something for you,
You're not satisfied.
you're not satisfied. You can't win for losing with women. I mean, these are shit that men go through all the time, and women take no accountability. Like her in this video, she's the victim. This man went and dated her. She wanted to get married. He proposed. Wanted to be married within a year of the proposal. Did that, and he can't even get pussy when he feel like it.
No, but
Now
then
he's the
she
bad guy who
expected
want
him-
pussy.
Yeah, but she expected him to stay faithful.
Right now, he want to go. He do everything she want, and he can't even get pussy when he feel like it. And my thing with this women, all right, so rape culture and all that cool shit like that. Rape is never thorough, right?
Where are you going? Where are you going?
No,
with
I'm
this?
saying is this because a man can't force his wife to have sex, right? Then that's
Right.
rape. So if you don't want to have sex, but I want to have sex, that's oppressive as fuck to make me feel like I can't fuck unless you want to. Like, can you imagine that? I'm with somebody and I'm tied to you, but I can't fuck unless you feel like it. But I feel like fucking all the time. But you don't. But now I'm a bad guy. I go fuck somewhere else. You know what I mean? Let's get back into the video though.
Again, 26 and 27-year-old Kadeem was like, okay, here's the natural succession of life. You graduate, you're working, you meet somebody, you guys are dating. You want children.
Yes.
I want children.
Yes.
We don't want to wait too long or too late to have children.
Yes.
Though now a lot of people are waiting until their 30s to have children.
And I understand why.
And we at that time felt like, well, we're doing everything in this natural succession that the forces that be have given us this timeline. However, I did not realize that after having children, after, career changes, all of the turbulences that we've been through in life, that was going to have a direct effect on my sex drive.
All right. So this the podcast they do together, Dead Ass with KMD and whatnot. She's a nice looking woman. Actually, Love and Hip Hop shit right here.
They from Love and Hip Hop?
No, I like some Love and Hip Hop shit. Dead Ass. So you want to hear more from them? That's the podcast right there. So I guess this is our last opinions on what's going on here. Sounds to me, we got another viewer, so hold on. He should have never married her. It's from Rainy Lynn, watching on Facebook. He should have never married her. The fuck. He really did not want to, and she had those goals for her. So she should have made sure the man she was dating had the same goals.
She a woman, so she can't take accountability either.
I know everything she says is on him. Like, he didn't want to.
He wanted to be with her. Makes sense. To her, that makes sense. Now listen, let me ask you this question, right? What's her name? Rainy Lynn?
Yeah, Rainy Lynn.
Yeah, let me talk to Rainy Lynn real quick. Let me ask you this question, right, Rainy Lynn? Let's say you were hungry, right? You wanted something to eat, and you didn't have any money. And you say to me, yo, I'm hungry as shit. I want something to eat. I don't have no money.
Right.
Knowing I have money, right? Mm-hmm. You're telling me.
Passive aggressively.
You're telling me, not directly, but you're telling me, feed me.
Right.
So now I take you to go get something
or
to
you're
eat.
insinuating, hoping I do it.
Yeah, well,
right.
Either way, you're still telling me. You're still telling me what you want.
Right.
So then I do it. Right. I take you to go get something to eat, and you go, oh, thank you for the food. Now, it's not like I didn't make you buy me nothing to eat.
Right.
I didn't put a gun in your head and tell you, yeah, man, you better fucking feed me. You better give me something to eat. I want some fucking Chipotle, or I want some Chick-fil-A, or I want some fucking Capital Grill. I want whatever. Mm-hmm. I didn't put a gun in your head and make you.
Right.
No, you're right. You didn't. You only told me 6 fucking times that you wanted something to eat.
Right.
That you didn't have no money. You made it very clear.
Right.
And I did what I did to satisfy you. And then you tell me, oh, well, at the time, I wasn't prepared to be eating because I usually eat dinner at fucking 7:30. But it was 6:45. So I wasn't really prepared. I wasn't prepared to be eating dinner that early.
You drawing you're doing it on a spot. I think it's a false equivalency. I see what you're getting at.
How is it not? How is it not? You tell me you telling me what you want, expecting me to do it for you. I do it for you, thinking that it's going to make you happy, and then you turn around and you say to me, "Oh, well, you didn't have to, because I wasn't ready at that time."
I hear what you're saying. I just don't like that analogy for whatever reason. It don't sit well with me.
Okay, well, listen. But
I know what you're getting at.
Yeah,
though.
okay.
I agree with your overall premise.
Thank you.
I do.
Thank you. But see, women, like I said, women have, black women, I don't know. I only deal with black women, so I don't know about white women. But women fucking have a problem with accepting accountability. They have a problem with being the blame. They fucking hate that shit. They can't stand it, bro. They would put it on us 1,000,001 times,
Right.
even though it's them that did it. Anytime they get caught cheating, well, it's your fault because you should have been there. You should have talked to me. You should have held me when I needed to be held. You should have told me I was beautiful every second of the day. You should have told me that you liked my hair, even if you didn't. You should have told me that you did. You should have rubbed my feet when I came home from work knowing that I had a long day.
Right.
You should have sat in the bathroom with me while I was taking a shit. You should have did all of these things.
Right.
So I went out and I found somebody that did. But then when a man does it, it's, oh yeah, you did wrong. You did
You're a piece
wrong.
of shit. You
did
should have
wrong.
just left.
You did wrong.
You could have told her. We could have worked on it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You
All of the
you
bullshit that
never
goes along with that.
loved me. You never loved me. You never cared about me.
Yeah. Women have a very difficult time of saying,
Men only cheat.
nah.
Men only cheat for sex.
Oh, yeah.
We only cheat for sex.
Right.
That's like, listen, I'm going to tell you something. If the man that you're dealing with, ladies, if the man that you're dealing with is in a relationship, you're only good for sex. He don't give a fuck about how your day was. He probably listen, but he don't care. He come in, open up your mouth, and take off your clothes. That's the whole.
So
we don't need to get to know you. We don't need to develop feelings for you. We don't need to care about you.
Right.
We don't need to fill the emptiness that our wife isn't giving. We just want to get our shit off. Women cheat to try to fill the voids and try to fill the emptiness of which she feels the person that she's dealing with isn't able to.
Chime in what you said, and we're gonna wrap this up in a minute. This reaction video. But I had a 4 or 5 year relationship, something like that, and I cheated because I cheated because of not being pleased sexually. It was the same 3 or 4 positions. Made lingerie requests, couldn't get lingerie done. There was no teasing, no kind of real foreplay. It was just, all right, we fuck, we come, we done.
And you was in a relationship with her for 4 or 5 years?
4 or 5 years. And I expressed, like, yo, wear some lingerie sometimes. Yo, some foreplay. Yo, I ain't talking about like just like a dick sucking like that. That was cool. I'm talking about just, not every time, but sometimes I want to lay back and be teased and taken care of and all that cool shit like that. And couldn't get any of that kind of shit like that. It was just, all right, let's get into it. We fuck, we come. You came, I came, all right, we cool. That was it. And that shit has got, you know what I mean? So,
okay.
No
but
fantasy at all.
Do you think that you was doing all that you could to satisfy her? Do you think that she was satisfied with you?
I know. So whatever request she had, I made adjustments. Like I would say on my behalf, and I'm being 100% transparent. Mm-hmm. If she said she had an issue with our sex life, I would take that into accountability and try to address it best I could.
So she said,
I'm not gonna get into all the specifics.
So she said, "Baby, be a gorilla."
We're getting bizarre now. We need to go all that. But if she had issues, I would definitely address it and whatnot. But when I had an issue, it was, oh well, this is what I'm going to do.
I'm just saying, the way that you describing it, it sounds like a chick that didn't want to fuck you.
Possibly. Or
that's
whatever.
what I'm saying. Like, so is
and not just her. I know chicks who got dudes and they like, I refuse to suck dick. I'm not sucking dick.
No, you'd be without me then.
I'm saying I know women who like that. Now she'll fuck dude, begin to do, but for whatever reason she's not sucking dick. And if he want his dick sucked, should he go the rest of his life not sucking dick because of you? Females. So if you're a girl out there who don't suck dick, or you got female friends who don't want to suck dick, right? And you with this guy, and he wanted his dick sucked. Or let's say he was cool with not getting his dick sucked at first, but now he like, you know what? I realize I miss getting my dick sucked. Should he not get head ever again because he's with you? That sounds like very oppressive to me.
I mean, this is my thing. Like I said, man, I say it a million times. If that's where you stand, if that's what you stand on, you telling me you have the audacity to tell me that you're not sucking dick, yeah, chances are we not gonna work. And I ain't using no condom either. Seriously. So I'm gonna take all the time in the world to get to know you. I gotta get to know you. I probably go through your dirty underwear to see if you got some crazy
All right,
discharge.
so Raylene commented back to us. She says, first off, I'm not a passive aggressive type of person.
I don't know you, so I can't say you are either, and I don't believe you.
Hold on. In this dating world, I will lay it all on the table that marriage is the goal. Most women will bail out and get out of there.
Hold on, wait a second. Wait a second. No. Don't finish. Right there. I would lay it all out on the table. Most men bail out. What exactly does that sound like?
An ultimatum.
Thank you. What is the ultimatum?
Either my way or no. Or
Thank you.
Right?
But hold on. The one syllable word in ultimatum. What is it? Basically, what it is.
Ultimate.
That's not one syllable.
I don't know. What?
Force.
It's not an ultimatum, but go ahead.
That's fucking force, bro.
But force is not an ultimatum.
Yes, it is. No, not no. I said meaning. I said
right,
the
go
meaning.
ahead,
And the meaning. It's force.
All right. It has to be laid out on the table from day one before you even start dating, and my feelings are caught. That's dumb though. Like you tell a guy from day one
that you want to get married.
I'm pretty sure she's exaggerating or
no, she might not be though, bro.
I don't think she might not be. I don't think she tell a guy on day one, hey, well, Applebee's is nice, but you know, if this ain't leading to marriage, then what are we here for?
I mean, listen, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to be honest with you, Rainy Lynn. Let me see what you look like. Well, you are pretty. If you okay with Applebee's on the first date, I don't know. I fuck around. I marry you.
You got very low standards, bro.
No, I don't.
If a girl
that's a chick. Like, listen,
a
that's a chick that fuck with you. A chick,
policy?
listen to me. A chick that'll sit across from you in a fucking Applebee's and be on a date, like, and would be okay with that shit, bro. She thorough, unless she ain't never been
a chick who got access card and 5 kids and who can't afford hot food on her own. Unless she cooking, we have it with Applebee's.
That's what I'm saying. I said it depends on exposure. It depends on what you're used to.
Exactly.
It depends on what
exactly.
What you used
there
to.
There are a lot of bum bitches who are cool with a 2 for $20, as long as they come with weed and a Percocet at the end of it.
Oh yeah, of course. And they come with a Little Caesars pizza for their kids.
I knew you would go there.
Yo,
I knew you would go there.
Listen to me. Meech love the kids. I love the kids, man, but shit, man.
Little Caesars pizzas for the kids.
For real, yo.
That's not much more than 2 for $20 for real.
Hey, look, it's $5. Hold on. We're talking about goals. Okay, like I said, she fuck around and probably really do talk like a dude coming at her. Hey, how you doing? What's your name? I'm such and such. Hi. Well, you're very beautiful. I'd like to get to know you. Okay, but I want to be clear. I'm not interested in a wham bam thank you man. Oh, what are you interested in? Well, I feel like I'm too grown to be doing that shit. I did it for so long. I'm looking to pursue a relationship and maybe be married one day.
Right.
If you're able to, we can see where this goes.
That's a lot on the first date.
Listen to me.
That's a lot.
No, it's not.
It is a lot.
No, it's not. Now, in her situation, she making it seem like dudes just go, "Oh, marriage. Oh no, I ain't staying for that," and I get up and walk out. No,
I would.
She probably can't cook, so niggas like, I'm not about to be married to her.
But my thing is this: before I even
her sex probably corny. Niggas probably like.
That's what I'm saying. How you gonna put marriage as a requirement on from the beginning, and I know nothing about you at all? That's ridiculous.
Because
so I hope that's I don't think that's what she's saying. But while I got you on here, Rainy Lynn, and you've been watching since the beginning, so I'm gonna ask you a question. This is a question. She had me another comment, but here's a question I gotta ask for you. If there was something sexually that you're not into doing, right? But the dude who you're with wants it. Maybe he wants his ass ate, or he wants you to finger him, or some kinky shit that you don't do. I don't know what you do or don't do. That's a kinky shit I can think of, because I can go anything beyond that is like that was those two examples were gay in my book, and I don't want to get too gayer. But let's just say it's some kinky shit that you do want it done sexually, and you didn't want to do it. Should he be forced to live the rest of his life with you, not getting pleased? Or is it okay if he goes and finds someone who's willing to do it?
He got it. That's what she said. He got it. I expect and have plenty of guys bail out in the beginning. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Probably because
It's a little bit of delay,
if it's a dude,
it's a little bit of delay, like a 30-second delay. So
No. What I'm saying is, right? No, what she's saying, right? So, in your situation, you had plenty of guys bail out from the beginning. If he's a dude that like fingers in his ass and you ain't trying to do it, he going to bail out. If you tell him no, that's gay. he probably is going to bail out on you. Now, like, you got some dudes, I would do everything for my man sexually. All right, well,
I mean,
right up under this line right here, right up under this comment right here that you just type your phone number in. I'll call you tonight.
She a trooper.
But no, man, you ain't sticking no fingers in my ass, man. You ain't licking my, ain't doing nothing with my ass. You ain't doing none of that. I'll do everything else though. Nothing with a man though. No, he shouldn't. That's my job.
All right, so when
you say that though, man. Women say shit like that, and then you get them, and it's like
the bullshit.
Yeah, that's
right,
not what I expected.
So we're gonna close this one out. Thank y'all for watching. Check us out on YouTube and all that. And again, the name of the podcast is We Could Be Wrong, because these are our opinions, but who knows? We probably be wrong. We could be. Thanks for tuning in. We're gonna come at y'all again this week with something else a little bit interesting. Hope y'all enjoyed it. Holla at y'all.